everybody, welcome back to the Chaotic Little Book Corner. My name is Acacia. Today is Vlogmas day 20. Let's open our Advent. There was another Advent calendar. It had an accident. A couple videos back. Go look. You shall find out what it is. Today is the 20th of December, and today's tea is cardamom French toast. Let us sniff, shall we? I'm very curious what this is going to smell like because I don't really know if I can figure French toast into... Oh my god, it does. It smells like French toast. That's really weird to me, to smell French toast in a tea. Not sure how I feel about that, but it might taste fabulous. That would be wonderful. Alright guys, I've promised this video almost all of Vlogmas. So today we're going to talk about bookish resolutions for 2017. Now, I watched Adam from Memento Mori's book resolutions, and I will link his video down below. He gave himself one challenge, and that was to read all of Faulkner's work next year in 2017. So that's 19 books for him. I am a big knower of my own capability, and TBRs and me do not mix. But what I can do for myself, and this is going to be a loose TBR, but it is going to be a TBR, so bear with me. I'm going to read a book a month that is between 600 and 1,000 pages. So I am going to be taking on the big books this year. That is my goal. I'll be reading other books as well. They won't be the only thing. It'll be exactly like I read Anna Karenina this year, kind of 1 week at a time, and I started like last week of November. So I'm going to be starting, so I came across this idea because I had never read Anna Karenina, and I was really, really fascinated by the idea of diving into a book like this. And I was really, really excited when I got to read this. So I read this from Thanksgiving week to about a week ago. And so it took me 1 month to, a little less than a month actually, to finish 776 pages. And I got to dive into a world and visit it once a week and really invest myself in it. I read 200 pages in a week. Every week I read 200 pages, which is why I finished it a little early, because there was less than 800 pages. I'll probably give myself a different time frame depending on the size of each book. But I so loved having something that was reliable for me and something that I felt was an accomplishment at the end. Every book to me feels like an accomplishment in some way, but a book of this magnitude and this intense background of a classic style was so exhilarating to read. I want to keep that momentum going. So every single month for the next year, I'm going to read one book that is going to be larger. And the first 3 that I plan to be reading, one of them is not yet arrived, but the other 2 I have, and then I have a 4th one that will be later on in the year. So for the first month of January, I've already told you guys Gone with the Wind is my choice for that month. And that's going to be a buddy read with potentially Kate Howe, but definitely Amanda Center. This is Gone with the Wind by Margaret Mitchell, and I have loved this film since I was a child, and I'm so excited to be able to actually dive into the world a little more. I know it's a depressing world and very dark and very scary because it's slavery. Like, you can't get around that. This edition that I have is 984 pages. I will probably read 300 pages a week, and that's how I'll get through this. So that's January. And then in either February or March, I'm depending on what Adam is feeling up to. So I'm going to be buddy reading Jonathan Strange and Mr. Norrell by Susanna Clark with Adam from Memento Mori. And this will be either February or March, whatever he is up for, because I'm the unemployed one, so he decides. He takes the reign on that one. This one I'm very excited about. Someone left a sticker on my book. This one I'm very excited about. There is a made-for-TV series, I believe, based around this novel, but I have not watched any of it. I know very little of the premise other than the fact that it is somebody did not get past. So I bought this used. Somebody didn't get past 145 pages. And now I have a bookmark from Shadow Highlander. Okay. Interesting. So this one I will dive into with him. This edition that I am holding has 845 pages, so probably 250 pages a week is what I'll go with. But I am so excited to dive into this. I know that it's about magicians and all of that. I have not really been a person who's gotten into high fantasy, so we'll see how I get along with this. In February or March, depending on which month Adam is not up for reading that book with me, I will be buddy reading with Amanda Center and potentially Kate Howe again, War and Peace. And that will be coming in the mail soon. And then later on this year, I also plan to read Dombey and Son, which comes very highly recommended by Amanda Center. This one comes in at 920 pages, so this is the Oxford World's Classic Edition. I think it's very pretty. That will be my second Dickens in my 20s that I'll have read. I will also be planning to read Oliver Twist this year and A Christmas Carol. I do also plan to read Little Women and Count of Monte Cristo. All other months are kind of up in the air about which one I'm going to read where. I also do plan to read Les Miserables. And all the other books, I'm not really sure. So what months they're going to be or how they're going to look, if I'm going to buddy read them with anybody. It's going to be a really interesting adventure for sure. And I am really excited for this challenge. I don't think I've ever had a challenge like this for myself that I've given myself. And I'm so excited to do it. I really am. And it's going to give me, hopefully, more knowledge of the classics world, more understanding of literature, a better love for authors that I haven't really been able to invest myself into because they're such large book writers. I will have read 2 Tolstoys by the end of this coming year in 2017, which is insane to me because I don't think I ever considered that I was going to read Tolstoy. So I'm very, very excited, and I'm very, very nervous, and I'm very, very happy that I've decided that with my unemployment, this is how I want to spend my time. I will talk to you guys tomorrow. I will see you then.